What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back with another crispy lineup tutorial on your homie Chris Sales. He had a video shoot today. He wanted to come through, get lined up right, you know what I mean, look right. So right here, I'm using some holding spray to make his hair lay down. Chris has really curly hair, so gotta do something to make it lay down a little bit. Right here, I'm using clip over comb. Make sure I get any of the hair that's hanging over the line where I want it to be. So keep that in mind when you're getting ready to do edge up. Sometimes when the hair just won't lay down, use holding spray. Also, you want to be positioned right in front of the person so you can visualize the edge up. So a lot of times I stand in front of them, look at the edge up, observe it, see where it's crooked at or light at, what side I might need to start on. And most of the time I start from middle to left, but this time I went middle to right. You can use either way. I did it for video purposes this time, just to show you. So I came to the right side of his head. So here are some tips here. So that's a tip. Also, when you're doing the curve on the edge up, you want to use the corner of the blade. The corner of the blade is the sharpest part of the blade. So if you want to get it sharp, you got to use the corner of the blade. The corner of the blade is just like a pencil. You know, the clipper is supposed to be used like a pencil. Too bad we can't just hold it exactly like a pencil. Not this pair anyway. And the clippers that I'm using are the Babyliss Gold FX. I like these trimmers a lot, and I did a review on them, the video before, on the clipper and the trimmer. So if you haven't saw it, right after this, go to that, check it out. I tell you how to set them and everything. Back to the haircut. I'm standing in front of him again. I'm going to the left this time. So I can see, I step back, I look at it multiple times. It's okay to do that. You have to look at it from a bunch of different angles just to make sure everything is clean and neat. Use the mirror. That helps also. Pull the skin a little bit. I might be pulling the skin a little bit because I want to be able to see where I'm putting the blade at. You have to be able to see where you're putting the blade at. A lot of times people like take that for granted, but you have to be able to see where you're putting the blade. You see the position that I stand in, I can see exactly everything I'm doing. So keep that in mind. Position yourself and position the client where you can see everything that you need to do. And again, that curve, you just use the corner of the blade, clean them up. That's the pencil. That's where you want it to be. And sometimes when I'm doing these edge ups, I might not make the first line as sharp as I want it. It's kind of just like a guide, and then I'll come back and clean it up really well to save time. You know, sometimes you just want to make that guide, get it there, come back, clean it up, do a lot of detailing. I like to do a lot of detail work, so sometimes just prep it for the detailing. You know, so it may not look as sharp right here, right now, because one, his hair grew up a little bit, and two, I just did like a little outline of it. I didn't put the finishing touches on it, so you can do that. Also, if you don't want to just dive right into it, and you can come back and clean it up versus if you just go straight into it and mess it up. There ain't no coming back from that. So I like to be cautious sometimes on edge ups, especially on the thin parts of the hair or thin parts of the edge up anywhere. So I want to make sure I'm doing that part correctly. And here I'm using the razor. A lot of people like to use gels. On some people, I like to just dry shave. And on Chris, I dry shave. He can actually take the razor, dry shave. For me, it makes the visual better for me. I can see it. I get a crisp look. So I do dry shaving. And I think you can achieve the same thing with gel. So a lot of people use Elegance. I like the clear gel because you can still see. That's the purpose of using clear gel. You can still see what you're doing. Opposed to back in the day, we used to just use like lather, and you put it on the beard, you can't really see nothing. But Yeah, so I like to use dry shaving. It's not for everybody. You have to be really careful when you do dry shaving because it's dry and you can easily cut them. So yeah, so I use the razor just for that the stubborn hairs on people's faces, like especially under the nose. That's the most stubborn hair on a person. But anyway, back to the tape of taking that bulk off, cleaning them up with the wild detailers, balding it out, getting them ready. Right here, using no guard on the blade, just open, using the one guard now, cleaning them up, come back, hit them with the 1.5, taking out all the dark spots till everything is leveled the way we need it to be. See that? Yep, coming out real clean. Just cleaning up, detailing, making it pop, staying consistent, keeping your strokes the same. See, I'm just working that area, working those lines. Wherever I made the guideline at, I'm just working it out. Going to each level, working it out. And right here, I didn't get a chance. My film ran out, so I didn't get a chance to use the liners on the back of the neck I wanted to. But anyway, that's the quick crispy lineup tutorial on your homie Chris Sales. So like, comment, subscribe again. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear. Any questions you have, I'll answer them for you. Just leave them in the comment. Until next time, peace.